Drama took place last week and I enjoyed every minute of it. As a channel that covers fake gurus, I love when fake gurus get exposed by larger channels. What Fresh and Fit have done really well is turn their podcast into a trashy Jerry Springer talk show where they confront young women looking to gain some clout, and Myron kicks them out of the podcast. He riles them up with his red pill talk and then kicks them out, proving how worthless women are. Myron and Fresh Prince CEO, his sidekick, are both high-value males, self-proclaimed of course. While the ABBA and Preach drama was going on, I found the entire thing comical because of the fact that people believed Fresh and Fit to be these high-value alpha males in the first place. There was nothing to really expose. Don't believe me? Please go grab some popcorn and get ready to roll out of your seat laughing at this.
Hey guys, it's your boy Fresh Prince CEO, and today we're going to talk about all my W's. Stay tuned for it.
Walter is going to share with us one of his W's, aka a night of romance with multiple women. I want you to tell me when you stopped believing that this story was true.
Alright guys, so you heard my L's, marrying a single mom, getting left out in the cold, basically in the car, never came downstairs. But today we're going to talk about my W in terms of having 3 women in one day.
This guy Walter Weeks goes by his alias Fresh Prince CEO on social media and teaches guys to improve their dating lives. If you're struggling with the women out there, then make sure to watch this video because you're going to get tips on how to land 3 women in one day. I can't even say this with a straight face after you watch this entire video.
Now it sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, only because it's you saying it.
But I was kind of foreign to this idea of having multiple girls in one day because I felt, you know, do the right thing, do the good thing. Have one girl I'm talking to, and that's it. But I met this guy at a pool party. He's an NBA player. I won't say his name for some reasons, but you know, he's a pretty top tier guy, high value guy, right?
Walter looks in the mirror every morning, but the NBA player was the first high value male he saw that day. Walter allegedly attending a pool party in Miami with an NBA player is not that crazy of a thought. Let's see if the story continues making sense.
I'm at the bar ordering drinks for my friends, and he says, yo bro, what's a good spot to go party at tonight?
The prominent NBA player, whose name cannot be mentioned for certain reasons, asks Walter where the party spots are at. Since Walter has never been around an actual NBA player before, let me fill in the gaps here. NBA players, especially if they're recognizable like this mystery man is, are not hanging out at the bar. Back when I worked for the Houston Rockets, my coworker friend was best friends with Chandler Parsons, and one night I saw them at a bar. For you basketball fans, it was the day after Dame Lillard hit the shot in Chandler's face to win the series. I hung with my friend and Chandler in their bottle service area. At this time, Chandler was a household name and very recognizable. When I was sitting next to Chandler, it was almost overwhelming how many guys were standing around taking videos and asking to buy him drinks. When he went to the bathroom, he needed his friends to surround him, and he bent over to be less recognizable. I say that because NBA players don't hang out at the bar. They can't. And the last thing they're going to do is start chatting up some wannabe ladies man with no girls around him. Let's continue since this story gets even more insane.
I told him, look bro, you can go downtown, you can go to Brickell, Wynwood, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to downtown because it's a really good spot. And then he's like, yo bro, are you on Instagram? I was like, perfect, yeah I am. So I give him my Instagram.
I admire the confidence of Walter for leaving this video up and thinking it's beneficial to his brand. This is hands down the most comical video I've ever seen on YouTube. An NBA player at a Miami pool party is exchanging Instagram profiles with Walter. This story would be comical enough if it ended here, but we haven't even gotten to the part where Walter sleeps with multiple women.
And lo and behold, he followed me. He said, wait, you know this chick? So he pulls up this girl's profile, because you can see who's following someone that you just added from like the following list. I was like, yeah, I know her, bro. I used to like do her back in the day.
Walter sounds like an 8th grader who heard his older brother refer to sex as doing someone. To all the lovely women watching this, how many of you have already realized that this guy is a complete fabrication of a ladies' man? What's more pathetic is this guy and his partner Myron Gaines are seen as the voice of men's improvement on YouTube.
He's like, that's my shorty want to come in town.
Am I hearing a love triangle between a prominent NBA player and Walter?
So basically, we were smashing the same chick. So he's like, yo, dude, you know what? I'm having a mansion party like the next day. Come through, I got you.
This NBA player asked him where the parties were at and then was throwing a house party the next day and invited Walter to it because he looked at his Instagram and they were smashing the same chick. If you add up the odds of this actually happening, it would be the same odds of Fresh and Fit winning a boxing match against Preach.
All this time, you know, we linked up the same night at the party spot I was going to. We connected, and funny enough, we dated the same girls, like a bunch of them. It was crazy, you know.
There's the cliche, the fish gets bigger every time the story gets retold. With Walter, the number of women he's with seems to grow every time he shares this tall tale. As you'll see in a minute, Walter has allegedly been with more women than Ellen DeGeneres.
Like I always say, me and Myron, a lot of these girls share the same high value men, and they're around in the same circles, right?
It definitely takes circular reasoning to place Walter and Myron in the same social circles with NBA players. Walter and Myron at a Heat game are in the same building as the women who have fun with the players, but they have much different